Yo, what's up, guys? Today I have one of the best budget dash cams that you can buy. This is the V100 Pro. This is a 2.5K dash cam, so it's not 4K, but the picture still looks pretty good in my opinion. So let's go ahead and see what comes in the box, and then we're gonna set it up and I'm gonna show you guys real video footage, which in my opinion is the most important thing when people are doing dash cam reviews. So pretty small box. That's because it only has the necessities because you're getting it for such a good budget price. So we've got a quick connection guide. And then we have the dash cam itself right here. So initial impressions, we have a super simple interface here, just a power button and then maybe a photo button, lens on the front, sticky for the front as well. I like that. This is probably my favorite method. You just peel and stick and you're good to go. One thing I'm noticing, nice. I was gonna say there's no way to adjust the angle of the camera, but this whole section here rotates, so that's really good to see. I'm gonna go ahead and pull off this sticker right here and the sticker on the front, so I don't forget to do that later. But otherwise, this is a Quad HD 2.5K, and you can see here, takes a USB-C. That's how you charge it from your vehicle, as well as a micro SD card. And it comes with the SD card, and it is 32 gigabytes. We'll go ahead and pull it out just to take a look at it. You can see there, 32 gigabytes. So it is pretty nice that it comes with that. Honestly, 32 gigabytes is plenty fine. If you get in a wreck or something, you just pull that out immediately and review the footage, or you can actually get on the app and review the footage that way. Let's keep going here. Up next, we have the charger. So this is going to plug into the cigarette lighter in your vehicle and then has a nice right angle USB-C connector that will power the camera itself. And then we have a pry bar to help hide the wire as you feed it up into your vehicle, and I'll show you the best way to do that. And then we have a full-on instruction manual here. This camera does have an app. It also does have 24-hour parking mode, though you do have to buy a separate hardwire kit that doesn't come in here, so just keep that in mind. But it has a gravity sensor as well and a bunch of other features. But let's go ahead and get it installed, and then we will take a look at the video quality because that's the most important part here, guys. All right, guys, so I went ahead and installed the dash cam, and as you can see, it immediately started recording. I didn't need to format the SD card or anything like that. This dash cam is all about simplicity, and it is already recording, which is amazing to see. You can also see the SD card icon right there. So this cable, what you can do is you can tuck it up around your window, down like that. I've just got it hanging here since I'm doing a quick video on it. But overall, very, very simple setup and a really, really small camera. You can see it barely takes up any room right there, which I always like to see. So let's drive around and I'll get you guys some footage. All right, guys, so let's drive around a little bit and see what the quality of this dash cam is like. You might see some glares on the window. It is a very sunny day today. That's just something that you kind of have to deal with all dash cams. So with this being a 1440p or 2.5K dash camera, I'm really just looking to see how crisp is the picture. Are you still able to see all the things you need to see? For example, if you got in a wreck, can you still use it to submit insurance claims and all of that? This is a super budget dash cam, so I'm not expecting the picture to be perfect, but as long as it's serviceable, then this is a really good budget dash cam in 2026. So one thing to note is this does not have a rear dash camera, which is fine. Honestly, I have a dash cam that has a rear camera, and I never review the footage off of it. I only really use the front dash camera. So as long as that's not a game ender for you, then this is still a really good model. And by the way, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, I will have links for this one down in the description. They are affiliate links, so anytime you buy something off there, it's going to help support the channel for me to do more reviews like this in the future. But I'll be quiet from this point and let you kind of see the rest of the video quality driving around today, and then we'll review the footage together, and I'll let you know my final thoughts on it. So I just got done reviewing the footage, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed. For the price of this camera, the fact that you're able to stop the video and read mailboxes and license plates, that's really good. There's some very expensive cameras that can't do that. So I think the quality is good. The simplicity is amazing. If you have like a grandparent who needs a dash cam, this could be a really good option for them. Overall, I was very impressed with it, guys. I will have links down below if you need a budget dash cam in 2026. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks as always for watching Modern Reviews. Did you know there's an easy way to get discount codes for most products on Amazon? I created a website, moderndeals.net, that has thousands of daily discount codes for Amazon. Let's take, for example, this hair dryer. Click the item on my site. The coupon will auto apply. Click add to cart, and there you go. The price dropped down to the discounted price. There's thousands of active codes every single day. You can also search for individual items, for example, a dash cam, and it'll show all the active codes for dash cams that day. I'll have a link to my discount site in the description and the pinned comment. Be sure to check it out and bookmark, and let's get back to the video.